Premium Media's Mining Weekly Online is speaking to Peter Steenkamp, the CEO of Harmony Gold. Peter, at the recent mining Indaba, President Cyril Ramaphosa put out a challenge to the mining companies to add value by also looking at the social and the environmental and the other important value addition sides of mining. What is Harmony Gold doing in response to that request and challenge by the President?
Martin, thank you for that. I think Harmony is doing a lot. We're definitely doing a lot as far as education is concerned, in terms of looking at the environment, infrastructure development in the communities that we operate in, making life easier in the communities by, for instance, giving water and those kind of availability of those things. But I think importantly for Harmony, over the past few years, we've done a lot as far as education is concerned. We have the bridging school that runs since 1996, where we take kids that didn't get to the type of high-profile schools, give them opportunity to do a maths and science and accountancy and English again, and through that they in actual fact are then taken up into bursary schemes and other things. So there are lots of people that benefited from that. There are people that are CAs today in Harmony that actually came through that bridging school and helped us a lot. We also have a lot of work on the terms of ABIT education. We do 500 people a year in ABIT training of our own employees. We also do it for the communities we operate in. We have learnerships in mining and also in engineering. We started with the learnerships in mining, where we actually give people basic skills in mining, make them then available to the outside industry. The matter of fact is we in actual fact employed all of those people that finish the learnerships because of the natural nutrition we normally have within our 28,000 people that work with us. So we in actual fact brought them back into that. So that learnership scheme is running now quite well in the Welkom area. It's quite a strong learnership scheme and something that we are very proud of. We also obviously had the sports school, as you remember. The sports school has got quite a few Springboks and PSL players and also Bafana players that came from that sports school in Virginia. So we are very proud of that school. That is still being supported by Harmony. We are a sole supporter of that sports school, the Virginia Sports Academy. So we've done a lot of that. From a beneficiation perspective, we've done quite a lot of work in terms of obviously benefits at Gold, and then there's also the jewellery school that operates now for over 200 people that actually were trained through that jewellery school. That jewellery school sells their products in Welkom, in Johannesburg and also in Cape Town. Please be free to buy some of that jewellery there. The school that we in actually get people through, making sure that they are in place. But I mean, we do operate in places where many of the mines have been closed down around us, which obviously create environmental issues. And we have been spending quite a lot of money in the last 200 million in the last year just on the rehabilitation of the Welkom area, for that matter. That is closing down old shafts, breaking down old structures, creating agricultural concerns in that areas. So all of that work has been done in the past few years. But we do have, and that is there's a lot of social and requests from everything to get the mining industry to sustain the infrastructure and things. We can only do so much, and we've done all of that work, etc. I think the other very important thing is to create the enterprises within the areas that we operate in. We've embarked on roadshows to different areas to see what is available, to see what kind of industries are available, entrepreneurs are available. We're trying to link entrepreneurs with current operations or current industries to create JVs and to that. Our spend in BE spend is over 5 billion a year in Harmony, and it is really in areas that we have. But we know that we have to create more industries in the areas and the communities that we operate in.
He also spoke about shares to the mine workers.
Absolutely, and for that reason we do have our ESOP scheme. We actually enhanced our ESOP scheme now. We're in the process of doing that. This will be finished by the end of February, where we'll actually will create a ESOP scheme for our employees, Sizonke scheme as we call it, within Harmony, and that will be part of our participation. We also have the community trust. The community trust also helps and develop entrepreneurs and communities as part of our share schemes. Community trust that also is part of it.
He said courageous companies could also consider putting union leaders on the board of directors.
Yes, we're certainly not against any of those issues. Obviously that's a German model that has been out there, been very successful operating in Germany. Yes, and we we certainly would consider that going forward. Most important thing that we can possibly do is really to create more jobs, to create more places to mine, and we get pay people salaries and taxes, and that taxes go into the local communities, and the salaries are spent in the communities that they operate in, and that creates the economy and grow the economy where we are.